Good morning. I hope all is well. Let me see. Okay, so it is recording. Okay, guys, good morning. It's kind of early this way. We had a whole bunch of rain yesterday, and my morning thoughts was this morning is like it's crazy how much rain can make stuff grow, but then at the same time, how rain can tear stuff up and stuff won't be good anymore. Um, I actually went to go try to trap some rainwater, collect some rainwater. Um, that way, this time for the full moon, I can make moon water and charge my crystals and stones and minerals. But it didn't work out too good this morning, but that's all right. Just be careful, have a safe day, mindful brushing. I hope that you guys have already brushed your teeth before y'all start talking shit this morning. But you guys, so mindful waiting and then mindful breathing, I think is important. It's very important. Um, the last reading that we had for Pisces, it kind of talked about breathing, but it was weird because I had some cards up, and it's like I think some breaths are more important than other breaths to understand your environment, your life, um, and again that breathing, how it connects with human consciousness as well too, because it's the part that humans have to do to live. Um, but I think it's also important to like to breathe out. It's just like imagine all the things that are floating around in the air that you can see. So just imagine some of those things that are in the air that we can't see. Okay, you guys. Um, but it also has mindful waiting. So I think this is a lot of times this is what happens with me. It's like I wait to see what I'm gonna say, or I'm gonna wait to say some of the things because a lot of times we have to think before we speak as well too. This is just a general reading, you guys, so please only take what resonates with you. What resonates with you is something that makes you feel like it's well within your soul, okay, well within your spirit. Okay, so anytime you find yourself waiting in a day, be it when you're in the line at the shops, waiting for someone who's late, or waiting for something to load on your computer or phone, take this opportunity to practice mindfulness, meditation, gratitude, or prayer. So, what if you were to practice being on the lookout for moments of haters? So, Spirit Speaker just said haters. So, okay, like our haters are our waiters because they dish out stuff every day. But you guys, too, you choose what you're going to dish out, okay? As well, too. So, don't react. You don't be careful how you react in certain situations, especially if you're losing patience. Um, in those moments, instead of grabbing something to fill the space, you recognize it as an opportunity to be okay with just waiting. So, like, life is hard too, and I feel like a lot of times too, like, this is like how we'll hit death. We'll hit it so fucking hard because life is just fucking hard, period. But, um, it's like you might as well go about it, hit death in a hard way as well too. Um, all right, let's pull out some zodiac signs. I'm just like, okay, so water. We could be dealing with water. Somebody that's within the water element. Those that are in the water element are Scorpio, Cancer, and also Pisces as well too, you guys. Sun energy at the bottom. The sun will probably come out today and probably be eating our asses up today. So waiting for the rain to stop. Number 24. Somebody could have a birthday on the 24th. You guys, we are in Virgo that just started September 23rd. And it lasts till 9/22. Virgo is feminine energy. Virgo, I think, also gets their name from the Virgin Mary because it's the Virgin Maiden. And her birthday, she was a Virgo. So Capricorn, 10/24, you guys. I've been seeing this a lot lately. So what happens is a lot of times while I'm recording, I can only see what I can see from my computer because my computer is kind of facing down. But you guys will be able to see something a little bit different than from what I see. So I've noticed this 10/24 coming out a lot. And I think, okay, so Spirit Speaker just said 11. What does 11 mean to you? Because I was just looking at my vision board and I saw 1111. But yeah, 10 Tower. So Spirit Speaker said Tower. And I guess that's what we be waiting for too. A lot of times is those Tower fucking moments. A lot of times we make them happen, and sometimes, again, we're just waiting for it to happen. And it just seems like, okay. But Capricorn and Taurus is both in Earth, so I feel like here, you guys probably are a soulmate. When I see those twos, lots of twos. I see 222 here. I see 210. Like Sui, time to eat. You guys, harvest time will be here. September 10th, we're having our full moon, which is the harvest moon, you guys. But 10/24, I just feel like here, my friend is with me, my homie is here with me. He crossed over in 2013, but he's always been like my best friend. He's always held it down. You guys, just like a lot of times too, when we feel like we don't have friends or we don't have a friend and we're just missing those. A lot of times too, those relationships become very spiritual as well too. And sometimes in some cases, like stronger than what they were. And no, it's not weird because nobody can deny spirit. So thank you, Spirit, for my loved ones as well too. Aries, you guys, is at the bottom. So Aries is within that fire element as well too. You guys could be an Aries, but the one came in here, so like ones and twos together, those are definitely soulmate frequencies as well too. What you learned yesterday might not have anything to do with what you got going on today. Something you learned today might influence your life 10, 20 years from now in a way that you didn't think it would. But you have the Devil card here, so you could be dealing with the Capricorn. Because Capricorn, but I do feel like somebody's been signing some contracts this morning. If your life is not where you expect it to be, don't worry about somebody else's life as well neither, because a lot of times we can get attachment to this. We pay attention to other people's lives to see where we should be at in our lives. If things are not fitting in, if things ain't working out for us quite that way, we'll look at somebody else and maybe have those inadequate feelings about somebody else too. Both of these people are naked in this. This could be somebody again that addicted to sex, addicted to arson. I feel like a lot of fire here. They might be like have to start fires all the time. I also see the bat wings here too, so I feel like this is somebody who comes out at night. They pretty much do all their things at night as well too. We did have the sun card at the bottom, so again, paying attention to those colors as well too. A lot of times when you see these feet, like hairy feet. Like most of the time, those are like the owl with the hairy feet and stuff. That's just representation of dark entities. And you guys try not to focus so much on what color dark is, because dark again is just means dark energy. It doesn't mean it has a specific color to dark energy. Okay. But I do see here that you are protected. You are spiritually protected. With the black as well too. Uh, it's just crazy how like we'll respect people that like decide to follow those type of faiths, but then when it comes to other faiths, we're not so generous towards them. Um, but again, it's like somebody feels like they're chained down. This could also mean like chained down to the company. These two people are naked, but there's only like a couple of cards where um the man and woman is naked. It's that in the lovers card as well too. At the bottom, it's like feelings of nostalgia, feelings of reminiscing, feelings of just kind of looking forward, but still thinking about the past as well too. You do have the devil card here, so we deal with the devil every day. So don't allow this card to be like, oh, she pulled out the devil card, you guys, because that's something we have to fight every day. All right. So, and again, some people worship the devil. So here on this channel, I will talk about it. Again, only take what resonates with you. Okay, so this card kind of is not the Four of Cups, but it would go within that water element. We just talked about who was all in the water element, you guys. So it feels like there's the two cups that are standing. Again, this is somebody who really misses somebody as well too. The three cups, like y'all could have had like three different breakups, or there was three big fights, or there was three major things in your life happening right now that you're kind of stressed out about, that's kind of giving you anxiety. I actually love this card with the dark cloak as well too. It kind of reminds me of like the Grim Reaper, which was a murderer, but we all kind of like, okay, we like to see the Grim Reaper. We kind of like those dark aesthetics, we kind of like those gothic things, and sometimes we do have to embrace those parts of us, because how will we live and we learn if we don't accept all of us, all of ourselves? You guys, if y'all are thinking about getting a new home or you're moving, I feel like you will be signing a lease soon, with this devil card here as well too. As well, even though the devil card means attachment, I feel like somebody feels detached. They're kind of distant at this time, you guys. It could also mean that when you are alone, um, you're just doing like a lot of thinking and just thinking about this person as well too. But you have the Wheel of Fortune, so there is going to be a turn of events here, whether it be strange or not, you guys. But the Wheel of Fortune, I always like to say, Wheel of Fortune, that your angels are with you. It is part of the major arcana as well too. So again, it's like here I see it's like just go with the flow, just roll with it. Uh, things are gonna work out pretty soon in your favor as well too. Again, this person is also thinking about intimacy as well too, thinking about love with their partner as well too. It is the weekend, you guys. We are having Labor Day this weekend, so I hope you guys have Monday off. So it looks like somebody's been working like a lot of hours, um, as well too. It's these hairy feet are sticking out to me, and I think it's just beautiful. Like I don't know, like it's just beautiful to me. I'm sorry, you guys. Again, not thinking about those stereotypical ideas of angels as well too. You guys are pretty smart. And if you've been following the channel, I'm not going to go all beginner tarot on you guys. There probably are some new people that watch the channel, but most of the people that's on this channel is like family and friends. So they're very well aware. So I'm not going to go back and forth with you guys over religion or spirituality or any of those things. There's just things that are known to all that you should be paying attention to as well too. But with this Wheel of Fortune, this is plans set into motion. Again, I think a universe is providing something here. It's giving you some type of offering, some type of wisdom, whatever is a lesson learned, or again, like every one of these people have a book. Again, like maybe trying laying on the floor to read a book as well too, instead of sitting in the couch, or you can't, it's hard to lay down prone for a long time, you guys, but like just maybe like doing some of those things that maybe you did with when you were younger, or maybe getting on the floor and wallowing around on the floor with your honey. You guys think about those things as well too. You guys can also too, if you draw out a circle and you sit within the circle as well too, you can also add salt all the way around for protection as well too. A good rock salt, a good kosher salt, the Himalayan salt, the pink salt, because that actually invites love. But just know that anytime you do circle something, those energies are binding. Um, but right now, if you're not getting the answers that you seek right now, these things will be happening for you soon as well too. Okay, it's just kind of like up and north right now. We'll see which way things go, up and down. They're kind of like up and down right now. But things are closing in. They will be coming in together as well too, you guys. It's just like about turning that wheel to that ship, so that ship's not really going really fast, but it's gonna get there. It's just like slowly but surely, okay? Um, I do see like there's some Aquarius vibes here also within the Wheel of Fortune. You could be dealing with somebody who has the name R in their name as well too. Um, Pay attention to your moon glyphs as well as your sigils. What you want to see manifesting in your life, you guys. So there will be times that we won't manifest anything, and you'll just have to be happy with what you see. Okay, so and that's okay too. Um, but this is somebody who probably thinks with the right side of their brain as well too. So lots of, it's kind of weird because it's like, to me, when I think about the right, I think about it's feminine energy, but that masculine energy, our brains are cross wired. They're kind of go within that X, and I do see that X here. So um thinking of more practical ways, those things too that are with their setting into motion as well too, you guys. um be careful not to lash out on anybody because your energy is really strong right now. You could be having like bundles of energy, like a whole bunch of come in at one time, and then it's just taken from you, and then it's like you don't even have the energy for the things that you really need to set forth and set into motion as well too. um but again, this person is in nostalgia, they're reminiscing, they're thinking about old times, they're living in the past too much. But Page of Pentacles, things could be kind of slow moving, you guys, as far as financials go. Also too, when you see this Devil card, it's like an erotic, it's like magnetism. It's also people who will like deviate or try to avert you from the good that's in your life as well too. So be careful who you're hanging out with, because you do risk some type of deception here as well too. There could be some betrayal, there could be some blackmail as well too. um Being careful what you tell people. I feel like betrayal sticks out big here. um Again, this could just be a Capricorn, but here with the Page of Pentacles, it's like if you are in a relationship, things are just kind of slow moving right now. But also too, you guys, you have to be careful with your awareness. I know a lot of you are awake. A lot of you guys have opened your third eye already. So again, trusting your intuition about things. Um, this is probably someone who too is like they have a big ego, like they really just focus on themselves rather than anybody else. You could just be, a beast at making money, um, as well too, because you have the Page of Pentacles, but there's going to be some bumps and bruises along the way. Here you do have that Six of Wands. I think this was pretty much the energy for yesterday. So again, I think this is somebody who thinks more about yesterday than they do tomorrow. Okay. So, but there is going to be some type of celebration with these Four of Wands. When you do see that Four of Wands, it's all about that laurel wreath. And when you see that laurel wreath, it's like somebody's getting married, somebody's graduating. There could be some type of family reunion, the bouquet being thrown, um, some type of ribbon ceremony, cutting ribbon ceremony. Those things that come in fours, you have to think about that number four too. Those words that start with the letter four as well too, you guys. Um, but like this person just really like brings you down to your knees sometimes. And instead of worrying about it, just pray about it. Um, okay, you don't need that headache that's in your life as well too. You have priorities, you have your own problems. So sometimes what we do, we'll try to help someone else out, but all we're actually doing is just picking up on their problems. Okay. Things could kind of seem like it's kind of one-sided here. You could feel like you're chained down in this relationship. This could also be somebody who feels too tied down as well too, but there will be some type of turn of events here as well too, you guys. um but the cards look pretty good. Let's keep going with the tarot cards. So it looked like these wanted to come out. So King of Cups. Okay, so again, you had the King here, you had the Devil here. You also had the Wheel of Fortune. So two from the major arcana. You could be dealing with water when you deal with the King of Cups. So it's like I put it here with the Wheel of Fortune. So it's like see you on the ups. You could be dealing with the Pisces. I do see the fish in the picture as well too. This person is like has a strong mentality. Or they could just be thick headed, like they are not moving forward from this situation. They just don't have the power or the will or the energy to move forward from this situation. So this is kind of like when universe steps in and say, hey, if you're not going to do anything about it, then universe is going to make your mind up for you. Again, mindful waiting, those things that you think about. Um, Now, a lot of times when you're trying to focus on something, the clock is not something good to actually look at. It's just crazy because the world goes in the opposite direction, but the clock goes in a different way. A lot of people blame time for a lot of things too because time is man-made. The universe, it works on its own timing as well too. It's divine timing as well too. So remembering to breathe, try to think, as you taking breath in, think good thoughts as well too, you guys. Um, be careful what you're putting in your bodies as well too. And when I say that, I do mean that as far as like breathing in those, you could be in those areas of smog, radon, those chemicals that are real heavy. Certain states have more than others, so just be careful what you're applying on yourself. Be careful what you're eating as well too. So Age of Pentacles. Oh, so Age of Pentacles. Okay, so this could be somebody who's getting a little bit older, you guys. So again, this could be somebody who has a lot of wisdom as well too. Again, you guys. Um, but they've gotten to a point where they're like really independent. They don't really wait on anybody uh to do anything for them or with them, or when they want to do something, they just go about it and do it themselves. And there's nothing wrong with that. But there is some type of celebration here because the first thing I noticed is that walkway. Um, or this could just be somebody who's planning on building up the ivy, okay? But I do feel like somebody here does have a very toxic personality. They have like a troubling personality. This could also be somebody who likes to inflict pain on themselves. So just be careful around those type of people because if they enjoy pain, they probably don't mind being a pain in your ass as well too. So the Ace of Pentacles. So anytime you see the Pentacles, is dealing with the Earth element. So you could be dealing with Capricorn or Taurus. You guys, you could be dealing with somebody's birthday who's 10-2, or somebody's birthday who's 2-10, um, or 2-1, or 1-2. So Greek. So maybe you have a Greek boss and they're really hard on you, okay? Because Spirit Speaker just said Greek. But also too with that Ace of Pentacles as well too, is like if you've been waiting on this check, if you've been waiting on this contract to be signed, if you're still in some type of deal, this will be happening for you, and it is going to increase your profits as well too, you guys. But again, mindful to protect your energy, as well as too as those things that you're putting with inside your body. This could also be to somebody who's pulling from your energy as well too. Um, and again, the best way to be intimate with somebody else, especially if y'all are having like sexual intercourse. And again, there's other ways to love each other without actually having sex. So if you're missing this person is probably thinking about you too as well too. Um, Again, it's just like paying attention to that sexual intent as well too when you have the devil card here as well too with the Ace of Pentacles together. Okay, you guys. Again, when you putting that salt down, you just step inside that circle and allow it to protect your energy, or you can say, allow a golden light to be around you or a white light, whatever color you prefer. Um, as you're meditating, as you're breathing and allowing the oxygen to fill in your body and to release the air with trees, nature, and everything else, like you are very needed. Okay. So again, like that offering is coming in from the universe as well too. Um, Paying attention to the flow of things as well as I see here. This could also a better way, if you do need healing, is to turn to like a river, go to the ocean, a stream, some type of water that's like constantly flowing. Okay, you guys. If that's how you want to feel like you need to get out of this stagnant situation as well too. But I do see your money coming in order, like your financials coming in order as well too. You have that Seven of Pentacles down here, so growth, again, harvest time, is coming a little bit sooner this year, with that harvest moon, September 10th. You guys, the energy is going to be kind of crazy. It seems like we are in like a Venus retrograde. Our full moon will be in Pisces, and then the day after that, of course, is 9/11, which 9/11 is difficult. You guys, it's very difficult for me as well too. I've had loss on 9/11, uh, and then as well too, just like a crazy number, because don't we call 911 for help? We wouldn't have to call that number if we didn't need help. As well too. You guys, please, it's just like very important. It's like you could find yourself in a dangerous situation, so it's just important to protect your energy. Try not to be like too nice. That might just be the way that you are. Again, like magnetism, stay away from narcissistic people with personality traits. This can also be too freeing yourself from this person can actually be very liberating. Okay, it seems like you've been giving your time, effort, and energy to something too much, and universe is saying lay off. Uh, just kind of like focus on that which you have good going on in your life as well too. With the Seven of Pentacles here as well too, you guys. So there you will see some growth. Okay, so things are growing, but we were just talking about that at the beginning of the reading. So again, you'll actually start seeing that fruitation of things happening for you. Um, around this autumn equinox as well too. So if you're into rituals as well, uh, a lot of times there's a lot of festivities coming on. There's a lot of see, I can't really talk about it if I don't know much about it. So, but there are things that I have learned on the way. Okay, you guys, within the astrological home, there's 4 elements. So those 4 elements are water, earth, fire, and also earth. You guys, you do have the death card here. So you could be dealing with the scorpion. Scorpion is within that water element. So it seems like there's a lot of water energy here. Um, as well too, again, I like something has to come to an end for something to happen. But you have the 8 here. I do see that you will balance things out. Things will get balanced, or the universe is going to balance it all out for you guys. It's like some of those things that we say you could be dealing with the karmic situation. What is a karmic? A karmic situation is like, okay, so we all have to face our karma, but a karmic situation is somebody that you could have been with in the past life. This person, you will encounter this person every time if you don't learn your lesson. A lot of times what happens is like that person that you actually think is your soulmate could actually turn out to be a karmic, because again, staying away from narcissistic, because narcissists, they will pick up on every empath trait. They're good at it because they stalk the person out, they lurk the person out, they watch that person, they spy on that person. And in life there's a lot of spies. So there's a lot of spying going on the internet. There's a lot of spying that we're always constantly, again, I think we talked about it at the beginning, spying on other people's life just to see where they're at in life, comparing ourselves to other people, which is wrong. You guys, yeah, of course, we want to make sure that everybody's okay, safe, and that they are on the right track to their future. But at the same time, we kind of just got to keep our nose out of people's businesses as well too. It's like, okay, these feelings of uncertainty, that's not the way to overcome these type of things. Okay, beating somebody down, again, it's like family is a little bit different because family knows how to talk to each other, and we will kind of talk to each other kind of crazy, but nobody else is going to understand that. And if anybody else dare to talk to your family in that way, it probably would be a big problem, a big situation. But these are just very honest feelings that I'm trying to explain to you guys right now. Things that we all deal with. I do feel like there's a lot of Wiccan religion going on here. Also, too, I feel like you guys, if you can think about, I don't know what Spirit Speaker just said, but if you can go back to the beginning of time and just see how things have played out, the witches now are a little bit different from the witches back then, because the witches back then, everybody turned to the witches for spiritual healing, also for medicinal purposes, herbal remedies. Uh, Before there were books, ways to cook, midwives. They were midwives. They took care of like even the most smartest people, wisdom leaders, even preachers, and things like that. Like people that of a different faith, they would go to the witch and learn everything. But once they got all that information from that witch was either hanged, caught on fire, or and again like they were just a little bit different, but they were used. The witches now, it's a little bit different. I'm sure there's master manifestors as well too, but they're just a little bit different now, because I think a lot of times a lot of people learn all these things, like psychology. I think they learn not just psychology, but there's some books out there. Like a lot of times I don't even suggest these things. But there's certain books out there that they'll read too as well too, just to kind of have the upper hand, which is okay to be getting smarter and getting your intelligence. Again, it's people's intelligence that makes the world go round, you guys. So, but at the same time, we have to trust spirit, you guys. And so, like, life throws us lemonade, and or lemons, and you got to figure out where did those lemons come from. Okay. Um, But as well too, there's other elements as well too. So they follow these green men, and to me, when I think about those green men, it makes me think about the Ethereum governance, things that which interfere with 5G network, that which you can't see, but you can see. But it's just, again, it makes you feel delusional. But those type of things are around us. Again, you guys, like constantly sucking the energy, draining the energy, blocking the energy. Again, like you can't believe that there's not no evil in this world and just everything's just okay, but it's not. Okay, so again, it's like not being scared, not having fears. At the same time too, when I saw this death card too, this could be my energy, you guys. Because I'm actually into ministry work as well too myself. But the thing is, like, that's what I deal with. I deal with death. I started out ministry because I wanted to speak at people's funerals. It happens every day, just like we fight the devil every day. Violence is happening every day. Again, like, it's like we don't get enough of it. So if you are an empath, you guys, please be careful about what kind of movies you watch, what kind of books you read. Again, it kind of influences, and you got to be able to distinguish your thoughts from somebody else's. So not all the time are we going to understand those feelings, but we can definitely find a way to move beyond that sorrow, and then getting caught up in these kind of crazy cycles, these loops. Sometimes when this is, the devil's world, the devil runs this world. So um, that's my idea of what Ethereum is, the Ethereum governance. And we are way more advanced than we actually pretend to not be. Okay. So you guys, it's just those that have power, they have all the equipment, they have all the intelligence, they have all the information, they have the classified details. You guys, and kind of just leaving us out of the loop, not really telling us, but just telling us the things that they want to tell us. And you guys, be careful what you're reading as well too. I feel like there's books here, but it's okay. So sometimes when you want to meditate, you can just read to read, but it's all about how you read that stuff. Okay. Let's pull out some numbers and see what the numbers have to say. And I feel like here, this is somebody who has to make a decision about something, a decision about their own safety, unlocking those Akashic records. Um, I feel like it's enticement as well too, as a heightened sense about things. Again, there will always be those that will use good for evil. Okay, because it's kind of impossible to use the evil for good. But again, things can turn around. So you have 1 and 2 here. We were just talking about government kind of here. But also, well, too, I see 1 and 2 again. You could be dealing with the soulmate here. I did see those 1 and 2 frequencies. So this is just affirmation that this person that you are with is your soulmate. If y'all are having some problems, some situations, you might want to book a personal reading, so that we can go into more detail. The readings are only $20.22, you guys. You get like almost to 30 minutes to an hour, just like the regular readings as well too. Um, I know this is kind of a slow reading this morning because it's really early. It's like 7 o'clock where I'm at. But again, it's very effective, okay, you guys, because it's pointing out all that deception, all those illusions that you might be having about yourself, those feelings of nostalgia that you're having, thinking about the past, thinking about the ex. So, again, with these retrogrades, a lot of times we'll kind of get excited, but it kind of explains why shit is so fucked up sometimes. Okay, so here we go, Mercury retrograde coming on 9/11. Okay, so it kind of explains shit the way that it is. Last year, in the sky, we had the nebula, which is the heart star formation and constellations. Okay, so again, you can always look that information up too. What did the stars look like? Again, when I see 1 and 2, it's like just balancing out one. So here you have 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. So again, those are sequences, those are synchronicities. Those things are happening for you. Ones and twos, soulmate, twin flame energy, okay? Again, paying attention to those numbers as well too. You have Ace of Pentacles on the board here. So again, I don't feel like it's too much. It's a lot of sex happening. I feel like there's a lot of sex going on. You guys, if you are with your twin flame, that's the best way, sexual manifestation with that person. Again, I also feel like too here, the Ace of Pentacles went on the devil. So this relationship could be like forbidden love, or it could be taboo as well too, you guys. So that's probably, again, going back to those karmic situations. When you're dealing with a karmic is somebody who, the best way for me to explain it is, somebody, if you don't learn your lesson with them, it'll keep happening over and over again. With this Mercury retrograde, we kind of get happy because we think exes are returning, but that's not a good thing, because they're an ex for a reason. They're an ex on purpose. There's a reason why they are your ex. Okay, so it's all about self-attraction. And it looks like I had to turn the fucking computer off, because around here is like a whole bunch of construction going on. It's already 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm in a residential area, but it's banging that goes on every day around here. You guys, so just mindful waiting. I've been waiting for like over a year for this house to be built. Okay. While in the meantime, I'm trying to build my own self up and build my own business up, build my family up as well too. But again, you guys, trying to give that information, have good thoughts. You don't also necessarily have to think in a way that you've been taught as well too, you guys. So try to focus on non-centralized ideas. Yeah, I just went there with it, and I'm going to keep going there with it until the day I die. Okay, so there is a person that I love, and I probably will say their name with my last breath. And whether you believe that there's another life coming after this life or not, you guys, again, you can love those people and those persons that's in your life in this lifetime. Okay, you guys. So again, at the bottom we have 7. So thinking about those words that start with L, love, like, the difference of what like and love is. Dealing with this karmic situation is two people that really should choose not to be together. Because if they do come together, it's like it hurts everyone around them. Okay, it's a little bit different from the twin flame frequencies, because in twin flame frequencies, you're both bosses. So you both have different things, and you're just, sometimes you have a different aspect, a different perspective on life. Okay, so you have to take it from which way. But again, this is like twin flames have their backs towards each other, but they have each other's back. But at the same time, they have to focus on their world, and the other person has to focus on their world. Twin flame journey is not for everybody. It's one of the hardest life journeys that you could possibly even put yourself on. Karmic will leave you in a fucked up situation. Okay. Again, a lot of times what happens too is like we'll deal with the karmic. Okay, so like this person might not be in your life. So during that Mercury retrograde, if this person comes into your life, you can choose to either rekindle the fire so that you can actually see that this person is not meant for you. Okay. Kind of just stay out of those third party situations as well too. If you're used to being somebody's mistress or their mister or whatever, when I say that, I mean their side piece. Okay. Somebody that you're playing to number one all the time. Okay. So that also too could be a karmic situation as well too, you guys. The reading is really deep, and I like that. So thank you, Spirit. But somebody's having a really tough time right now. Try not to twist your words around. Try not to twist other people's words around. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Again, with this mindful breathing and this mindful waiting as well too. I do see blessings coming your way as well too. Not just in a spiritual sense, but you'll be gathering strength as well too. Choosing joy over fear, you guys. Things could be happening for you with all these ones. Things could be happening for you within one day, 1 week, 1 month, within the year. Today's day 2. So a lot of times it's like 9-2. So you'll probably see like a lot of 92s, a lot of 29s, things like that. But it say communication is key. So again, thinking before you speak. Okay, you guys. Taking responsibilities for the things that you said. Don't leave a person feeling emptied. Here it's also too is new moon in Gemini. So you guys, those people's birthday who's in Gemini is 5/21 to 6/20, and those are within your air element. So now you do have all the elements here. Okay, you guys. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. So okay, I just said morning. Sorry, you guys. So the words are funny, but I don't say grand rising. I say good morning, because every day is a new day, and yesterday is gone, but today is here. Okay, you guys. So good morning. Prosperity lies ahead. So new moon in Taurus. There's just some of us that just won't forget. Okay, you guys. It's just some of us that won't ever forget. That's just the way we are. A lot of times, even women have a hard time forgetting certain things. You guys, men too, go about this same way. So this is really in between partners. Don't attach yourself to something ugly that could ruin the relationship. Try to hold on to those things that bring you joy in life, and those things which last forever. Okay. Prosperity lies ahead. Again, with those Taurus birthdays are over this summer, you guys. And 2, I believe. Okay, so the Aries is in the first house, and Taurus is in the second house. So we did see Aries here, so that's why the number 1's here, because Aries is in that first house and Taurus is in that second astrological house. Capricorn starts the year off, but new beginnings, new happenings as well too. But remember, harvest time is coming, so it's everything that you worked hard, okay, for during a year, and you'll start seeing some of those things happening for you soon. Okay. As well too, it says prosperity lies ahead, and I really do feel like that. So you have the Ace of Pentacles here. You have your turn of events here as well too. You have your celebration here with that 4 of Wands, that nice fire energy. Something had to come to an end so that something new could begin as well too. With this card here, one of my favorite cards here is this 5 of Cups as well too. So leaving something behind, moving forward. You guys, I don't like that. So a lot of negative thinking going on, pessimistic, not handling things as an adult. With this Devil card here, you could be dealing with somebody who's acting kind of childish, immature as well too. Look at the bigger picture. So full moon in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is also within that fire element as well too, you guys. Don't let your past hold you back. We were just talking about that. And then it says the end of a tough cycle approaches, and a new start is coming, you guys. Alright, well, you guys have a good day. That'll be the daily love reading for today. Again, a lot of the times these readings are about self-love, you guys. So I hope that you're loving yourself and loving those that are around you. Have a blessed day. Thank you.